Welcome to the Depth Perception Podcast.
We go in depth about the perceptions and misconceptions of optometry,
which includes the business of optometry,
social issues within optometry,
and life as an optometry student.
Coming straight from Dr. Jasdeep Singh Soni,
Dr. Nadia Afghami,
Dr. Douglas Akiti,
and Svetlana Nunez. We hope you enjoy this episode. Hear ye, hear ye.
Thank you.
I did it.
we're doing a chill pod today. Mm-hmm. It's PJ night. What is it called? Sleepover.
I would like to address earlier that JD said that my PJs look like my normal day clothes, but these are my flannel PJs.
I'm starting to question if that's true, but all right. And then earlier I was like, why do you have on makeup? We're having a sleepover.
Yeah, and I told you that I did things earlier today, and then now I'm podcasting. So if you guys want to know what I did, I got coffee, and then I went to brunch in La Jolla, and then we went to the aquarium in La Jolla. I already forgot what the place is called, but the aquarium there. And then
the Birch
that's
Aquarium?
when Yes. How'd you know?
Svet, I was stalking you. I already knew you were at the aquarium.
Got it.
You didn't respond to my text message. It was 3 hours late. And I was like, let me check on this girl's loc because I was concerned. But yeah, I've been there. Steven and I went there like the first month we were dating. He had a rotation in San Diego. So I've been to the Birch Aquarium with him before.
That's actually really cute. So you should know that there's no reception there. So when I got all your texts, I was like, and then I also got a new phone, so I wasn't logged into WhatsApp, which is what we use to text each other on the pod. And then I saw I missed a bunch of messages, and I was like, yeah,
right.
But we're here. I have more to share.
Keep sharing.
I was wearing a dress at the aquarium, so I have my dress, and then I put my PJ shirt, and I got home, and we're here. We made it.
I was in my PJs most of the day, so this was great for me.
Got it.
JD, tell us what you did today.
I had dance practice. And
what kind of dance?
It's a Punjabi dance called Bhangra, and so I had practice from 11 to 3.
Do you guys do competitions? I'm really interested in this.
No, we do competitions. Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. So I worked out before that, went to practice, did an ice bath, had some good food, and here we are.
Nice.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, I attended church and then I came home and I made Steven take me to lunch. And then we went to Trader Joe's and got stuff for the viral lobster bisque pasta. And then I took a nap and then I made lobster bisque pasta. And now I'm here.
I love that. How was the pasta?
It was 10 out of 10, guys. I would recommend. If you guys eat seafood? JD? Okay. When you guys come for Vision Expo, I'll make it.
I eat gluten-free pasta.
Yeah,
so I need my own pasta box, and I need it in a different pot.
Okay.
But regardless, excited to see
we'll order pizza.
Can you believe
it's really complicated? I don't know about that.
No. I am kind of complicated.
Isn't that crazy?
Say that again?
Last Vision Expo in Vegas.
I mean, it's not the last one. It's just the last one
Vegas.
For a few years.
Or the last one in... Oh, no. Yeah. Aren't they going to do it where they could combine it?
They're going to rotate it. So next year, it's going to be... I think next year, it's going to be one. They're only having one Vision Expo. It's not going to be like East and West. It's just going to be Vision Expo. Next year, it's in Orlando again. And then I think there's going to be one the year after that in the middle. I don't know where. I don't know if they said it was...
Who knows when they'll do Vegas again?
In Minneapolis, and then the year after that I think it's back in Vegas.
I think for everyone listening, we need like backstory. I think the pod we grew in Vegas, right? I forgot like what Vegas signified for us besides Nadia's engagement and Doug's birthday. Yeah.
And now I live here.
Yeah, now she lives there. So like for this Vision Expo 2025, we're all gonna stay at Nadia's house. So it's like a really cute like family pod thing, which is why the lobster, all that.
We're having a retreat. Like it's our retreat. We don't get together too often. We try.
Yeah.
I mean, we try to celebrate each other, but yeah, it's hard to do like pod focused. So I think we're going to lock in.
And we're speaking on a
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, we're going to be
Yes.
speaking at Vision Expo. And we got some fun collabs coming up. So everyone stay tuned. But before we all fall asleep from the Sleepover podcast, we're going to do some fun stuff today. I think we're missing Doug. We're going to talk about him a little bit. Never have I ever's.
I love
He'll be
it.
like, what'd you guys talk about? We'll be like, you got to listen to the pod to find out.
There we go.
Yeah. You want to lead the pod, Svet?
Yeah, I can lead the pod, guys.
Okay, I'm excited.
Since we're doing a sleepover pod, I just want to talk about what your guys' favorite sleepover snack is. So, like, if you're having a sleepover, what are you bringing?
I'm going to bring chips and popcorn, I feel like.
Greek
Because we're probably
yogurt.
going to watch a movie, right? Like, if we're having a sleepover, we're either going to like throw on Netflix or we're going to throw on To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Today's their 7-year anniversary.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Love that.
yeah. What about you, JD? What are you bringing what'd you bring? What'd you bring us?
Nothing here right now, but when we meet in person, I'll bring Greek yogurt and big chips.
Okay. This is getting too healthy. I'm not being healthy at a sleepover. This is
You gotta count your macros.
gluten-free
You can't get off the
pasta and Greek yogurt. I feel like I'm like, it sounds like a wellness retreat. I'm not trying to be unwell. I'm
Nice
trying to
bad.
go on the unwellness retreat immediately.
I
So
would love if we did a spa day.
a spa day. I'll play rain sounds while you're sleeping. We'll pretend we're at the spa.
I had a lady stand on me once. You could do that.
I can ask
Like a
Steven
Thai
if he wants
massage?
to massage you.
Yeah. Huh?
Steven and his man hands.
I'm sure he does a good job. He got you. So
He married me, so I mean, he got something going on for him.
Vegas has great massages though, and great spa. Yeah. Okay.
How do you know?
Not
Have
like
you
that.
been?
Not
Like,
like that. I forgot
Like
which one I
paid
went to.
massages?
Huh?
obviously, Svet. Nobody's doing unpaid
No, like at the
massages in Las
casino, like
Vegas.
if you go to the Wynn, they have a really nice spa.
Got it. I agree. I know. We're taking this to a whole different level, but yes, massages are normal and good.
They are. You gotta regroup. You got
No, we
after like a
know,
week clinic,
JD.
your body's just dead.
Do you have a favorite spot? Like, tag them right now.
It was at the Wynn.
Okay.
That's a nice one.
I might go on Wednesday when we go to Vision Expo. So just put it out there.
Nice.
What is the time? Because I'm about to get mad. I
We'll
have the
figure it out.
whole day planned out already, and if you mess with my itinerary, I will spiral. I will crash out. I'll crash out right now.
I don't want to add
We did.
stress. No stress. You already have. Apparently, there's stuff in our career that causes stress, like ghost stories.
Is that a segue to the next?
That is. Nadia came up with some chill, fun things we could talk about. So one of the things is this Halloween themed already? Because that's the next holiday.
Is the next holiday Labor Day?
I don't know. Do you count that as a holiday? If you go to
No.
like Michael's, I went to Michael's. There's all this Halloween stuff. It's crazy after July 4th. That's what everybody talks about. It's crazy. This
I
year's just
celebrate
flying.
Labor Day
And
because then
before
you
I
can't wear white after that. You can't wear white after Labor Day. So it's
That's the rule.
Wait, what? That's a rule?
yeah. Sorry, guys. Put all your
Since
white.
when?
It's a Nadia
Put all the
rule.
white coats away because after Labor Day,
Oh,
can't wear it.
not a doctor. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh. After Labor Day,
Okay.
no one's a doctor.
But we need to talk about. Okay, pretend Labor Day doesn't exist. It's a spooky sleepover vibe.
Okay.
So we need to talk about something that secretly stresses you out. So it's like we're gonna share one ghost story of optometry life. That means share something that stresses you out. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I love
Got
this
it.
podcast. This is such a good one.
Yeah.
JD's cringing on the inside because he hates this kind of podcast. JD,
I
why
get
don't you
stressed
tell
when I
us
have
a
to
ghost
teach
story?
someone. I get stressed when I have lunch at 1:00 and there's something going on at 12:55 or 12:58, and then it gets me late for lunch or after work. That bothers me because I consider my lunch time to relax. That's one thing that get in my head. It happens. Things go late sometimes.
Yeah. I don't like being double booked in the same slot when they
Without
didn't
being
ask
asked?
me.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So I also I'm not type A about a lot of things, but I don't know if you guys know, I'm very type A about schedules. And in my head, I have a schedule that needs to go And so if somebody messes with that, it throws me off. I want to die. So it's like my worst fear in life is that you mess with my schedule and it doesn't flow correctly. It's not really a ghost story, but just a pet peeve, I guess.
Yeah. I think I relate a lot with the scheduling. If I have something planned, it should go to plan. I never told you guys what my favorite snack on sleepovers is because JD wanted to move on to the next question, but
I'll cut you off. This is
No,
the
no,
kind of
it's okay.
podcast where JD gets canceled.
I
He's going to have to go to podcast jail tonight. I already can tell.
Right. But it's hot Cheetos because I try not to eat them, but for a sleepover or like for a group setting, I think it's like totally okay to have them. Or that's what I convinced myself because I'm a new grad. I think my fear is like dilating or not dilating somebody. That's kind of spooky for me. Should I dilate? Should I not dilate? That's where I'm at. Just like should I go with the I haven't seen you? Okay, let's say I'm at a practice, right? And they've been a regular at this practice and it's been 3 years since they've not been dilated, then I feel like I should dilate them, but they're used to maybe doing optos every year. So that's one example. Another example is like they were dilated last year by another doctor and they found nothing, but I haven't checked the back of the eye. So should I dilate this year? Because I've never seen them. There's that philosophy. Or there's the philosophy, it's like, I think those are the two scenarios that I'm thinking of and could come up with on the spot. But like dilating in general.
Yeah. What about like what keeps you up at night? Like what keeps you up at night about your career or your job or optometry? Like you're lying in bed and you're like,
yeah. I think cornea stuff keeps me up at night. Like, was that steroid appropriate? Is the abrasion going to heal? Was that the correct antibiotic? Was it like fungal? Is it going to get worse? Stuff like that.
yeah. JD, what keeps you up at night?
The recruiting and hiring stuff keeps me up. Like I sent SV this post. It was like someone was offering $450 a day, and I have people offering $800 to $900. When I see people taking jobs that don't fit them or don't fit their goals, that bothers me. Or like I want to help as many people as I can. I want to have like great offices I'm trying to help, and then I can't find like someone to take the plunge to take the good opportunity. It hits me because I want to help them so much. So like there's this office, for example, near my Costco that's been hiring for a year, and they've had 3 people, visit, and it just hasn't been the right person, and they really need someone, So like those kind of things keep me up at night because I want to help them.
Yeah.
They're like my family. Like when I talk to these offices, like they call me, they talk to me about their problems. When they find someone, they're really happy, and so that's the whole fun of it. Like that relationship is so much deeper than like what you get with patients sometimes, right? A lot of us, maybe we'll just see someone once a year, and I'll be like, wait, did I see you last year? Like that's our relationship, right? Like when you get to work in a sales environment or consulting environment, when you have clients in your field, like you become like their friends, right? Like, oh yeah, your kids were out of town last week, and that's why you weren't here, right? I love those deeper conversations. That is rewarding to me. I've heard about other people who like do GPs and stuff like that, or whatever. Like they'll see their people more often. Like, they feel more reward from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's hard because you're kind of in a more corporate setting, like at a Costco. Because like when I was in private practice, it was like, oh, like somebody had dry eye, I'd seen them all the time. Or like I remember I saw the same kid the next year, and I was like, I remember you because it was like the first time where I was like, glasses are like shoes, like you don't need them, but isn't it nice to have? And I like made that up with him, and then I was like, hey, last year when I told you that, now I tell everyone that,
Yeah.
or like I say like, well, I'm not going to wear my high heels to go running, so that all came about with like one person. Keeps me up at night is somebody who I referred and then they didn't go. They didn't go see the person for the referral. I lay in bed and I think, why didn't Mr. John Doe go to see the ophthalmologist? Keeps me up at night. I want to knock on their door and be like, what's going on? But I can't do that.
You did your job.
I was going to ask, like, do you guys write letters, send follow-up messages, call back, and chart that? Like, what are you guys doing? What have you heard other ODs do?
So when I refer, if the ophthalmologist can't reach them, they just send us a letter that's like, couldn't reach out or didn't want to schedule now or whatever it is. But there's times where you are like, I'll see you next week, you're on the steroid, and then they don't come back. And you're like, okay, well, I hope they're okay. You don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I don't personally like. I mean, you give them the referral, and sometimes a lot of times we give them the actual office information so that they have the ability to call too. You can't force someone to. You can't force someone to take. Lead the water to the horse, right? What is it? Lead the horse to the water, something like that, right? Like you can't force
Lead
them to
them to
drink it.
water, but you can't make them drink.
Yeah, exactly. So like you hand them the information, you give them the referral, but they have to take the next step too.
Yeah. Well, to move on in our sleepover.
On our sleepover, so much energy.
Yay!
I want to do a segment called Truth or Dare, like at all the sleepovers.
Okay, I love
So
Truth or Dare.
we'll have Nadia go first. So Nadia, you can pick someone to do a Truth or Dare, and it could be like
I can
any
pick
of
someone.
Tom.
This is not how Truth or Dare works.
So you pick
Want to
someone.
pick someone? So
You have
you
to.
have
There's
to
only two
pick someone.
choices. Just pick someone. And then you say truth or dare, and then we say truth or dare, and then you
And
pick
then you
one of
come
them.
up with something.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna
Okay,
do
okay.
Truth or Dare. If we're doing Truth or Dare, it's not like one person's doing Truth or Dare.
We
Got
won't take
it.
it personally that you pick one of us because we're just gonna go round robin. We're gonna take turns.
I've never heard that saying before. Round robin.
Okay, that's because you're so young.
It's a
Got
young
it.
thing.
I've
Whoa,
never heard that before. Like I'm being genuine.
whoa.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Chat.
Why don't you tell us about Truth or Dare first?
She's first then.
Okay.
Yeah, truth or dare.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm JD, Truth or Dare.
It'd be hard to do a dare right now, so I'll just say truth.
Okay, this is great. What has been your most favorite patient experience? Be honest about it. Like, what has been your most favorite one and why? Describe the patient and why.
Out of all of them, that's it comes down to one, huh?
Or the first one that pops up in your head. And
The person that popped into my head was back at my first job. It was a ODMD clinic, low income patients, and there was a big Punjabi population as well. So we were like 60-70% Hispanic, maybe like 10-15% Punjabi. Before that job, like I didn't feel very confident in my Punjabi, even though I am Punjabi. And what was really cool is like I was able to talk about the eye exam in Punjabi and like make the person like feel comfortable. I think she needed cataract surgery or she had dry eyes or everything, right? And then like she was just like my son, like saying like my put, like she was like calling me her son, and like it just hit me heavier than like just like deeper than I shit, right? Like this is like wow, this is like my family, like I'm helping someone in my community, and like it was deeper because obviously you're helping someone in your community, someone who's lower income, but also because like my Punjabi's always been terrible, and so like it felt good to like be able to like communicate in a language that in my own community that I wasn't able to even do, and so that was heavy for me. It was deeper for me. And like I'm so lucky I had experiences like that multiple times over and over in my first job. So that's what came to my head. That was super deep for me and meaningful for me.
I like that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Good question.
Okay, your turn.
I guess we'll talk to Nadia because she seems, we need to give her some time here too. So truth or dare, Nadia? Or are we just doing truths for everybody?
Are we doing truths for everyone? What's the dare? I'm curious.
Exactly. So truth. The dare is you have to do truth.
Man, I hate being honest on here. Okay. Truth. I would have taken a dare, but I'll truth.
All right. Truth. What would you redo in your career so far?
Redo? Like after optometry school, I would have left jobs that I didn't like sooner, maybe. Because there's a lot of opportunity out there. And sometimes, I mean, I'll just say it now. I'm leaving my job, guys, my current job for hopefully a different job. Details, I guess, to come. I don't have one, but I think that I did this corporate job and I'm not a corporate girly. I'm a private practice girly. So, when I took the job, I was kind of like helping out a friend. And so I enjoyed it while it was, I guess, like fulfilling me. But after a while, it's not, right? Because I kind of felt like I don't want to say it like it's a bad thing, but just like smarter than the corporate kind of track because we're just refracting really. Like I couldn't we don't have an OCT. Like I don't have anything that I can manage anything with. And that's really my passion is like doing something good and like helping out and like really making a difference in someone's life. And like, oh, you have this hemorrhage. Like I can't even watch it because we don't even take medical insurance. Like I have to refer you. Like that's so inconvenient to like be like, it makes it sound like we're not smart enough to like manage that. Like I am, like I just have to see you again and it's going to cost you more. So you're not going to want to see me. Or like you see like a corneal ulcer and you're like, well, I can give you the steroid, but like if I follow you, you're going to have to pay out of pocket every time you come. It's going to be $39 and they're not going to want to come back. So I kind of felt like my talents as a doctor weren't fulfilled maybe at this job right now. And so my next job will probably be private practice again, and hopefully shortly after that, my own practice. So yeah, we'll see. I just think that like sometimes you kind of get in a rut and you're like, well, is this all there is? But there's not. I mean, there's so many jobs and so many opportunities. And like you were saying, like it's just finding the right fit for people and yourself and like what kind of like, fulfills you, I guess. It gets you out of bed in the morning.
What is your why?
Yeah. So
Deeper than the money, whatever maybe. What is your why?
yeah, in my first job ever, like I was paid more, but then I switched to my second job because I was just so unhappy there. Like, and the pay cut didn't feel like a pay cut because I actually enjoyed what I did, right? Like I had a good support system and I learned a lot. And I had Dr. Shakya there who was my co-associate and we learned so much from each other. Like I credit the kind of doctor I am to like Liebna because I ask her everything, but also to Dr. Shakya, right? Because she was right there and I'd be like, hey, this is what, because once you're out of school, you kind of feel like you still want to talk to your preceptor, right? Like, hey, do you think I should give this steroid? Or like, do you think I should watch this? Or like, you just want someone to be like, hey, that's yes. Or like, good job, you're on the right track, right? So I was lucky enough to have that and I will never probably get that again. So I like appreciate that experience so much. And again, even though the job with corporate is like paying decently, like I just feel like since it's not fulfilling me, I'd rather even so take like a pay cut and just like be the kind of doctor that I always wanted to be. Those are really long truths.
You gave the truth. You gave the truth. And
I
I'm
did.
happy for you
Yeah.
for pursuing something that makes you feel fulfilled. You'll be much happier as a person. And it's good that you tried this stuff because you wouldn't have known then. So,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, even it may see like, what is the line? The door closes, the door open. It's not a failure. Failure is not trying, whatever it may be. So I'm happy for you. Excited
Yeah.
for you.
Wow, Svet. So truth or dare, girl?
I guess I'll go with truth too.
Okay. Well, there's no dare.
Got it.
So truth or truth?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. What was like a time in your life where you thought you did like the worst and then it turned out to be positive? Like in optometry school, like when you really thought, man, I really messed this up, but then it ended up being like a blessing, right?
Yeah. I think in Berkeley, when you like failed an exam, like okay, so let me backtrack more background. You got a score, right? And then you would always compare your score to the standard deviation or the average. And then sorry, you compared your score to the average and then you had to be within 2 standard deviations. But like if you were the lowest in the second standard deviation, that was not good. But if you were like out of the standard deviation, that was even worse. So everyone dreaded getting an email because if you got an email after an exam, after the scores were released, that means you did really bad and the professor wants to talk to you, wants to check in. So I think it was in second year, it was ophthalmic optics. And I just had a professor that just didn't really like understand his vibe. He wasn't really like teaching well, or maybe my learning style, like well for my learning style. After one of the ophthalmic optics exams, I got an email. And I was like, oh no, like I got the dreaded email because I'm like way below average, way below the 2 standard deviations, blah, 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 blah. And at the time it was like end of the world. And it's funny that you bring that up. I don't know if it was, I think it had to be last week. I was going through my phone. I was going through Snapchat. Because, like, in the beginning of optometry school, for whatever reason, I was using Snapchat. And I have it because it has a bunch of, like, old photos of Maddie, which is why I only log into Snapchat. But I bring that up because during that time, I took pictures on Snapchat of me crying, like, after an exam. And actually, I think this is not even, this was, like, October of 2021. So I think that was still in my first semester of optometry school. So not even second year. This is, like, first semester of optometry school. Yeah. And I saw a picture of me crying. You know when you like record or take a picture of yourself crying? And I remember, like, once I saw that, I clearly remembered that moment. I clearly thought that I wrote on my Snapchat caption, like, I want to go home. So dramatic. But at the time, it wasn't dramatic. It was real. And I remember getting an email, and that felt like the end of the world. And then it became positive, or it was like something that I didn't see as a blessing. And it was because I started to reach out for tutoring. And then I got an optics, or just like optics in general tutor. And once that tutor explained things to me, bam, it clicked. And I felt like, oh my gosh, like I do get this. It's just like my learning style is different. This is how I learn. And funny enough, my tutor is now, I don't know if he's like the full instructor yet, or if he's just like half-time instructoring, but he's in charge of optics now. Like, I think that just shows you how good of a tutor he was. And like the doctor who was teaching at the time, I think was going through like a retiring time. Like he's taught that class for a while. So he's retired, and my tutor has now taken over that
Nice.
class. Yeah. So I think it's just like great things all around that at the time younger SV was not able to tell. But I have memories of me crying because of that exam and that email.
It's okay. Take some of you laughing now that it's over.
Yeah. Thank God. We're done.
There'll be different things to cry about later.
Thanks. I thought I was done crying.
JD can't relate.
Okay.
He doesn't take pictures of himself crying.
I do not.
I think for our last sleepover talk, at sleepovers, I think we always talk about what we want in the future and like where we see ourselves and like how life could go. So whether it's career, personal, financial, like take it wherever you want to go. But what's your dream life in 5 years?
Yeah, JD, tell us you first.
5 years from now, what would be a dream? I am practicing maybe a week a month, and I'm a big hotshot outcome speaker who travels and then travels in my personal life. On my spare time, I'm doing dancing, and I am the recruiting guy for everywhere in the United States for optometry. Everybody wants to go through I Spy Talent, and I'm just meeting people, going to conferences, and connecting people and making deals. That would be my dream.
How old will you be in 5 years?
36.
Wow, that's still younger than I am right now. So perfect. Love that for you. So successful. Be successful. It's like the Ariana Grande song.
I think, I mean, if we were going to like venture, that's all stuff I'm kind of already doing, right? So we didn't really say anything fun or crazy. I think it'd be fun to do buy a house and house students. I think it'd be fun to sell practices. I think it'd be fun to, I don't know,
Buy a
get
house and
outside
house
of
students,
optometry.
like a sorority? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like people, optometry students, if they're going to school, buy a house and house them, and then help them by charging lower rates, but then also housing them and paying off a mortgage that way. I think it'd be a fun idea.
Like a hostel for students?
The Young OD house, yeah,
Like
something
a
like that.
a dorm?
Like when they go to class, like they have to live somewhere.
Like Jazz Deep's dorm.
I Spy
I
Talent
like
house.
that.
Yeah,
I love that
I Spy
idea.
Talent dorm. I love
and
it.
I just show up once a month, check on them, my
Yeah, there's
children.
like a cafeteria lady, a vending machine in the corner. I'm going to put the vending machine in because I feel like I can make some money there. So let me
There you
know.
go.
Okay,
Going to business with you at the I Spy Talent dormitory. I'm excited.
what about you, Nadia?
How old will I be in 5 years? Well, I'll be 27 again. Yeah.
My age.
That's right. I mean, again, yeah. I mean, I think we're also driven that we're already working towards everything. Like, I hope I own my own practice. I hope I am pushing Sophia in like a little. I guess she'll be old by then, hopefully. I mean, hopefully I have a baby in the next couple of years. I'll have a kid, maybe 2 kids. I mean, 1 kid is a lot because I have Steven already as my second kid. So, and
What are husbands for?
right. I mean, we just bought this house, so I'm not buying a new house. It's still on mortgage. Unless the rates go down, then I'll refinance. Yeah, I want to be able to hire somebody who's also in the practice so I can go on vacation when I want to go. And I can do speaking when I want to. And I want to get maybe more into marketing. I think I'm good at that. Like setting
Ooh,
up
expand on that.
marketing.
Like do social media for people?
JD, I have a lot going on right now. 5 years, get in touch and I'll advertise your social media for your dorm.
No.
Okay.
I truly believe For the record, everybody doesn't know she started my I Spy talent page and has give us the model and baseline for it. I think you're great at it. I would love to help you find clients and build like that as a business. And I mean, I already know I'd pay you. So with me and talking to other people, I know we could start it where you could even do a day lesson clinic because you have income coming from it. I really think you're great at it. I really see the easy potential. People have asked me about it. I just, you're the person to do it. You're great at it.
Yeah, when things slow down, I have a million things, but
True.
yes,
It will not.
For people who don't know, Judy's been asking me to come back to run this social for like 6 months, and every time I'm like, Judy, it's just not the time yet. But yes, it's on my list, JD.
I know you're gonna be great at it. You're right. Sometimes there's other things in life that take precedence, but
I'm not good at I have ADHD. Okay, so I'm not good at remembering because you have to be like, hey, are we posting today? I was like, oh yeah, we are posting today. But I think if I was just doing that a couple days, then I'd have a better schedule, I guess. But right now it's hard. I'm good at setting it up aesthetically for people, but I can't run it. I can't commit to that part of it, I think. So right now, my friend is starting an orthodontist business and I set up her Instagram and I'm like, well, when you're ready to start posting, I'll tell you what the formula is to post, but I can't be the posting because I'm not even there.
So that's where we can utilize our virtual assistant to do that. But that's a different way to go about it.
A 5-year plan in 5 years. So yeah. And who knows? Maybe I'll be famous, more famous. So famous now. Maybe I'll have met Noah Centineo. That's my 5-year plan. I have not met him yet. I've met Joe Jonas twice, and I will be meeting Jesse McCartney soon. I'd like to meet Taylor Swift. So if you're out there, girlfriend, listening to the podcast. So what about you? What's your 5-year plan when you're 27 again in 5 years?
Yeah, when I'm 27 again in 5 years, the first things that come into mind, and this because where I'm at after school, I hope to be married, I hope to have a home, and I hope to have children. So I'm excited about those things. But then career-wise, I want to be a speaker. A speaker in what? I see myself being a speaker at schools. I see myself speaking at academy. That's always been my dream. So in 5 years, I should be doing that. I want FAAO letters. So in 5 years, I'll have that definitely. And then I have been working with JD on the recruiting stuff. So there's a lot of different goals that we have for the recruiting things that we've been talking about and want to put together and plan. So I see a lot of those little side businesses exploding in 5 years that develop from the recruiting. And yeah, I think, I'm trying to grow out my hair again. Yeah, so that's really important. And I'll tell you guys more about that. So when I started optometry school, no, I got you. So when I started optometry school, I had hair down to my hips and it was all black, natural. And then I grew out my hair that way because previous to starting optometry school, I bleached my hair, went natural, got it healthy, and then started optometry school, bleached it again, and then ruined it. So then now I'm I cut it super short, December of 2024, cut off all the bleach, and now it's natural hair without any bleach and everything. So now I'm trying to not put any heat in my hair, which is hard because I've loved the blowout look the last couple of years. And then I'm doing hair masks. So I do aloe and coconut oil hair mask, and I'm just wearing my hair natural. This is my natural hair. I've noticed that my hair has a curl to it that it did not have before, or maybe it did, but I didn't know how to take care of it. So that's what we're doing. No
Good
heat.
5-year plan.
Yeah, a bunch of hair masks. My hair better be down at my hips in 5 years. This is part of the 5-year plan. And then I also want to add my fitness goals. This is the plan. I want to be this is my goal. I want to be the Pilates mom, but also the career mom. I want both lives. And it's not separated. It's together. So
what's so interesting about Pilates? I want to understand the fad.
I guess when I think about Pilates mom, I think of a mom who's able to stay home with the kids and then focus on herself and her own self-care. So whether that's skincare or fitness, that's what I think. What do you think of, Nadia? What do you think of Pilates mom?
Going to Pilates after you drop your kids off at school. That's what a Pilates mom is supposed to be. You go work out and Pilates, and then you go to Trader Joe's for the day because you don't have a career. But I think that's the point of like a Pilates mom. Like you are just being a mom. Like that's a full-time job. So you can't like have another like full-time job.
Yeah.
As two women who are aspiring to be parents, how do you feel like you're going to juggle like parenting as a female, but then also being a doctor or starting a practice or being a recruiter or whatever? Like, how do you think you're going to juggle those things?
I'm going to leave my child at my mom's house and then come back in 18 years. So it's my plan.
It's a good plan.
Thank you. It's hard to say. I'm not in it, so I can't tell. I mean, there's plenty of women who are doing both, right? Like we know several of them, right? So, it's just another thing. It's like when you're in optometry school and you're like, am I going to get through this? And then you just take it one day at a time. Let's talk about Doug's not here, but let's plan a 5-year plan for Doug. So where do we see Doug?
I wanted to answer the mom question.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please. And then we'll talk about Doug.
Okay, well, I am also not a mom yet, but what I was thinking, I think, is mom life will always take priority, but at the same time, in both mom life and career life, you need a good team. So, and JD and I have talked about this a lot, having a good team. In the podcast, we've talked a lot, having a good team. And like not being, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you want to do everything and you don't ask other people for help or other people to like do jobs for you. Like, what is that word?
I don't know.
When you do it, it's delegating. So
yeah,
when you're not delegating,
you're not delegating. But you know what I mean? Like when you just like, when you think that you can do it best and you don't delegate, that actually makes things worse. And I think that can be in personal, like mom life, and then career mom life. I think that's how maybe you can balance both. I don't know. We'll see. But that's my answer. Anyways, let's talk about Doug.
Let's talk about Doug. Guys, where do we see Doug in a 5-year plan?
I
Vision
see Doug
therapy,
back in
sports
California.
ooh,
He'll be back over here in 5 years.
Yeah, I think he's going to do sports vision.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
think
that for
so.
him.
Yeah. I believe Doug will have the dream of having his sports vision practice, something like that.
Do we
He's
think
gonna be
he'll
in.
be settled down in 5 years?
The way
Sure.
things are going.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
I think, and not to jinx anyone, but I think we all might be settled down in 5 years. Not that Nadia's already not, but
I don't know. I'll think about it. This is a
know.
trial period.
yeah, we'll see where you are at with your adult child, but
Mhm.
I think we'll all be settled down. I can see it.
That's what it is. Graduation, buy a house, pay off loan, have a baby. That's what everybody does.
Game of
married.
life.
Yeah.
True.
And that's the
I
game
think-
of life.
I think I want to add a twist, like being able to use optometry to not be a traditional optometrist, in the sense that like being able to do optometry in the States or involved in optometry, but then living elsewhere. I think that's one of my dreams. So once I get there,
Like
I'll
you
let
want to
you
be an
guys know.
optometrist in Dubai?
yeah, that, or then also have like a business here, especially when it comes to like recruiting that here and then doing that somewhere else.
So we all want a side business. We don't want to. We're like, yeah, optometry, but also
Yeah.
I want to do, my
See,
friend
that's
told
the
me
thing, though.
my friend told
Go
me I
ahead.
was an optometrist. I think I was in grad school at the time. And she was like, just get your degree and then live your dreams. And I was like, okay, great. So she's like, if you're going to be a dentist, and then go for what you want to do. If you want to be a writer, then just be a dentist first and then be a writer. And then, so, maybe I'll do this for a few years and then I'll be a writer. So we'll see.
Yeah. And I think
Great
that's really
sleepover.
cool.
I think we're all getting sleepy. JD, drop your hair care routine for us, bro.
Comb it, I brush it, I wash it.
With what?
Do you use
What do you wash it with?
coconut oil or no?
I will now.
Okay.
What about aloe vera? Ooh, I use avocado too. Like I'll use
JD
avocado.
has lush hair. I mean, it's longer than mine, I think. So
Yeah, it
whatever
is.
the
Easy.
routine is working, and we want to know
Yeah.
the secrets.
But JD doesn't use heat. That's like number one. There's no heat products on his hair.
Yeah.
My hair is so curly that I cannot not dry it. Also, I get a headache. like if my hair is wet. So I don't know. Yeah. I will have damaged hair forever now. I do try to condition it though. Well, Doug, we missed you. I hope you listened to this podcast.
Yeah. He better.
I can't wait to have a sleepover in 1 month. A real one, guys. I'm
Yes, we're actually
excited.
going to be meeting in person. So if anybody has any topic ideas that you want us to talk about when we're together in person, please comment or speak pipe or however, let us know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speak pipe.
Yes, thanks
Yeah,
for
we
listening, everybody. Come back to you soon with another episode in a couple weeks.
Bye, guys. Love you. Thanks for listening. Come on to our sleepover. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, guys. Thanks for listening to the Depth Perception Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe on all of our platforms, including
Spotify,
Instagram,
Google Podcast,
Apple Podcast.
YouTube. Make sure you click that button. Double tap that.
So you guys have no reason not to follow us and tune in to the next episode.
Stop wasting
Get
time.
in depth.
Subscribe.